Two sides.
Take number 2. Take number 5.
Two sides to the story podcast. It's the host be Mike.
Young Wade in the cut.
Ugly Truth.
And Chad G.
Hey,
Baby.
Hell nah.
His
was already. Hey, it started right there.
Really was coming back to
it started right there.
Something say Chris. Because I was saying, what is it? Come on, man. Two sides to the story podcast. It's the host be Mike.
Young Wade in the cut.
Ugly Truth.
What the fuck is that? I can't backdoor that bitch. The fuck?
That shit was out of character, bro.
Chad G cannot
That nigga Mike started sparking and everything.
Let's go with it.
Give the box.
Two sides to the story podcast. Is the host be Mike.
Young Wade in the cut.
Ugly Truth.
And Chad G. Baby.
Let's get it. 2025 all the way live. We in the month of March. We're gonna come get to you and hit you hard and sting you like a beehive. Don't delete that. Keep that. You did. But now up and up and up and up. I hope everyone is all right out there in the world. Appreciate everybody that's been chiming in, for the new followers, the ones that's been riding down with us from day one. Appreciate that too. Also appreciate the ones that's been checking in and trying to help us out with different topics and coming up, helping us out. We appreciate that. And today we're going to come with a topic of, no matter your situation as far as you being single, I ain't going to say single, I'm sorry about that. You're in a relationship and it's committed, or being married. So that means both situations.
What's the difference?
I'm going to say this. You laying in the bed with somebody and y'all saying y'all together.
Every night.
That's
exclusive.
Yeah, that's y'all together, you exclusive. You say you with me, I say I'm with you.
On the weekends.
I don't know what that's the days he said. I did not say that. But
Scary, yeah.
what we gonna do is do it like that. Okay, the point is what we're gonna do is with you having that going on, having a companion, and y'all being committed, whatever, is it cool to, just to hang around or hang out with a lot of single friends? And I ain't saying the ones that's like, putting you in good situations. I mean, a woman gonna really, or male, they gonna love the friends that's always motivating you and, doing the right thing. Don't get me wrong, but we gonna put a little twist on the top with the ones that that we know gonna do wrong, leading you wrong. How's it good to how do you be able to handle that, knowing when, hey, I done probably stepped over my boundaries, or hey, we cool and everything, but let me pause this a little bit because you're going a little too far with what you're doing, and I know I go back home to somebody I'm with by you being single, but don't want to have no love loss, and we shouldn't lose no love over this anyway. But how do you be able to help yourself to control that situation and keep your friend and keep your companion at the same time?
I mean, how would the companion know that this person potentially is a bad influence, right?
With their eyes, they sing. They sing. It's how they sing.
I'm the same. The reason I'm saying it because let's just say the companion already don't trust their companion, and assuming that the single friend is a bad influence.
That's really why.
Yeah.
That's really why the top. I know why you. I know you saying like how the woman know. When your situation, how the woman know out the gate that this person is a bad person.
Right.
Well, let's just say she don't know.
Okay.
But you know.
Right. All right.
You know now.
Right.
And you know everywhere y'all go, this boy trying to be a dog. But you got to sit there. I got to be like this because I got that at home. Mm-hmm. How do you be able to control it? But the value he bringing, it's always an extra friend. You sitting there too.
Ain't gonna cap.
How do you?
You gonna go?
How do you?
I was ad-lib, bro.
How do you hit your? I do again.
Yeah.
How do you get that out?
I ain't gonna even lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like what's that saying? They say you are who you hang around. Yeah, to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I've been in multiple situations to where like my partners was, you know what I'm saying, I'm in a relationship, they in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, they doing woo the woo, you know what I'm saying, boom. that shit ain't got shit to do with me. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't messing up my household. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it is to a certain extent, because if the partner already got a weak mindset, you know what I'm saying, which is, I'm gonna use me as an example. If I already had a weak mindset, yeah, that shit'll be able to corrupt me. Yeah, y'all to have me doing that. You know what I'm saying? But if you know who you is, you know what I'm saying, you don't gotta go that route. You know what I'm saying? And it's up to you to continue to fuck with that person or not. You don't have to, or you can. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to you. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't, because we all grown at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a weak mindset, yeah, you gonna let that shit fuck with you. Yeah, you gonna start doing what they do. If you ain't got no weak mindset, you ain't gonna go that route. You know you got you a bad chick at the house. You know what I'm saying? You got this at the house. She do this, she do that. They probably got the same shit, but they still want to do what they do.
Yeah, I mean, but you can still, like, in certain situations, even like if your homegirl just happens to walk by and not, she seen you over there, but she ain't seeing exactly what you doing. But y'all at the strip club or y'all at the club and it's girls everywhere. You might not be doing. I might be sitting right next to Mike.
But see, that's the
Chris
thing.
might have the girls, you know what I'm saying? But it's like everything but you still, once again, you putting yourself in these circumstances to where it can look like that, and that's how it's. And to me, it ain't no different than you telling the kid, "Hey, watch who you hang around, because you might get hit with a bullet. It might not be meant for you." So it's just,
see, that's why I say to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like I was talking about that one scenario, like that one situation, like as far as like a dude doing this and they got a companion at the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about nothing past that. Yeah, you right on that. You know what I'm saying? But on this situation right here, I feel like it's whoever that person is. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I ain't gonna say at one point, you know what I'm saying, like that shit wasn't corrupting me, but I was like, shit, nigga had me fucked up because niggas.
So let me ask you this: have you ever been in a situation you been out with your partners, and I ain't saying you been in a relationship, but been out with your partners and they enticed you or encouraged you to do something that you normally wouldn't do? But I ain't gonna say out of your character, but I'm just saying something you normally wouldn't do, or maybe drink an extra shot or do this. Like, yeah, had they ever did something like that?
Can I keep it a bug 50 with you?
Nah,
real shit.
You know when the niggas say they finna go the opposite of a buck 50. But
real talk. Like, I don't really hang with too many people, bro. Like, I've always been like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my family is, I'm a loner. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. You know, I do everything by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, my big cousins and shit, that's all I had growing up. They got their own life. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I got my own life. So I do everything. I've been doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So as far as in that situation, like,
you can't recall nothing.
No, because I'm normally the person that's, I'll take another one. You know what I'm saying? I'm normally that person. You know what I'm saying? Because I want everybody to have a good time. You know, when you came to my party, you know what I'm saying? Off the record, you know what I'm saying? You can delete this or whatever. When y'all came outside, what I do? They called me to go inside. What I do? I left y'all outside. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even hit that bit. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So it was like, if I go out, I want everybody to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like, it ain't just no peer pressure. I know bro don't drink, you know what I'm saying? So I'll find another way to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, who don't drink?
My boy.
Oh, why he always got the bottle in his hand though?
It's his stilo.
I'm like, dang. I just bound.
No, but I just feel like,
you know what I'm talking about?
I just feel like to a certain extent, yeah, but it's always that person. Like,
I mean, I get what you're saying. I was just giving that other example, but I get what you're saying as far as it's starting with who you are and you not changing who you are. But with me, I feel like with my friends and even with me having a lot of homegirls from college and shit, you know what I'm saying? We all used to look out for each other, but as we got separate, you know, they got a boyfriend or this and that, and it's just like, and then some of them was white people with black men, so it's like I know what he thinking, and you know what I'm saying. So it's just like I don't want none of them problems, so I distance myself because if we not already still talking every day, I know it used to be because it start make, I ain't gonna say it make you look thirsty. It makes it look suspicious sometimes. Like, what are you still holding on to these relationships?
Man, I got a partner to this day. You know what I'm saying? We met our freshman year in high school at Cedar Hill. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Will. You know what I'm saying? We met freshman year. We from freshman year all the way to senior year, side by side, right hand man. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? After we graduated, he went to college. I stayed back. I ain't go to college. I went to El Centro. You know what I'm saying? So like, when he came back, we was still side by side with the woo. And then he started having his own family. You know what I'm saying? I just had my son, but he had a child when we was in high school. You know what I'm saying? So he started having multiple kids. So that distance right there, you know what I'm saying? But shit, that's still my dog. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta talk every day, but shit, if you know what it is, that's why I said it's up to you to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying he was a bad influence. I'm just saying, like, you ain't gotta just cut everybody off, you know what I'm saying? Because some people they still might need you, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you might be that person that can steer them wrong, you know what I mean? Steer them back right. Like, come on, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? You let a nigga.
I feel like if you voicing your opinion, because if your spouse not came to you and say for that particular person,
Yeah.
you know, damn, look at his ways and question everything, but then they hearing you saying the reason why you still here, trying to show them something different. I think, you know what I'm saying, they could be looked at different.
The only reason I'm able to speak on this shit because I was once called the bad influence, you know what I'm saying, to one of my partners, and I'm like, damn, I'm the youngest one out the clique. How am I the bad influence? You know what I'm saying? I'm learning, I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying I'm falling behind y'all, but shit, I'm the youngest one. How was I labeled the bad influence? But I was only labeled the bad influence because I knew all your dirt, you know what I'm saying? I got cool, you know what I'm saying? I knew all your dirt, so of course I'm gonna be called the bad influence, you know what I'm saying? Because I know it's on you, but I'm gonna put it on him too, because he was around you. He was around me too, you know what I'm saying? He was around my house, you know what I'm saying? Type shit.
What kind
I'm
of
gonna leave it at that, you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk.
How would you
But
keep you besides the innocent?
that's why I say it's up to you to, you know what I'm saying, still fuck with that person. Like, the person, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying no names on none of the situations, but I still fuck with that dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, and whatever go on, that shit ain't got shit to do with me. Cause at the end of the day, the way I fuck with you ain't the same way whatever you else got going on. You know
that's what I'm saying. I feel
that
like
ain't got shit to
she
do
just
with me.
gotta see that, you know what I'm saying, or that he gotta see that, or whoever it is, it gotta be established that, oh, okay, I see that they on some more shit than what you on,
man.
you know what I'm
Because
saying?
I was once told by, I think you know what I'm saying? I think you told me once before, you know, if you already doing this and doing that, and this lady right here want to holler at you, and she already know what you got going on, and she still trying to fuck with you, she can't trip if y'all get together and you still doing that because you was cool with it. That's what, you know what I'm saying? You was cool with it.
Cool with it.
So, hey, right? You know what I'm saying?
That's game too.
That ain't no game. I mean, is what?
No, I'm saying that can be, that's game.
We can
some,
say
some of them do it.
25% game.
I'm gonna play like this just till you give me the fart. Now, okay, now it's my play now.
Bro, what kind of analogy and metaphors is that?
This how I want.
You give me the fart, freak.
Give me, I'm gonna give you the fart.
I thought we were going percentages and shit.
Right, he said to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least.
I ain't gonna lie to you. In mine with that, I had it was up and down sometimes with me because I seen too like a time if you say like, okay, I can tell some people like how you say, some people, that's good how you accepted your friend, real talk. You know, you seen them going into marriage status or family status. I don't even want to say marriage, but family. Because I know, I can tell, I seen a certain situation like, you know, me choosing that, like if it was a problem, like, what? Why is this so much of a problem? Because this what I want to do. Or this really where I feel my safe and peace at, really, to be honest with you, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't finding no safe, that's what it is. It ain't no safe and peace this way. And I ain't disowning y'all. We still good, but it's like, hey, it's safe and peace over there. It's all the way above what I can get from them. And I'm damn shame for the ass y'all anyway, but in general, some people don't.
So let me ask you this. Go ahead.
Oh, you got it.
He had his hand up. He had his hand
go
up.
ahead.
He did have his hand up.
The teacher said
he did have his hand up.
I just want to cut him out. That's why I raised my hand up.
No, what you was?
I was going, damn, what was I going to say? Damn it.
He didn't have.
What you about to say?
I
Chad?
did, man.
Why
Go
would
ahead,
you
bro.
get
Go
together?
ahead.
Nah, so them friends that you said that was feeling that way, what was they status?
That's why I say majority of them at that time, like you said, wasn't probably with nobody.
And I guarantee you might have had one or two that was working in relationships, and if you went to them, they probably would have been encouraging, you know what I'm saying, more open to the whole
At
situation.
that time, I doubt it, bro. I don't even care.
I mean, but don't get me wrong. It ain't like I'm at the time. Like I'm like, hey, this is what I'm doing, and you be like me, or this is what you got to be around me to do. You know, to be around me, you got to act. Nah, me personally, I'm not judging nobody, choosing nobody. If that's what you want to do, be you. And like I said, if I have a friend that like to go to strip clubs. I mean, you love to go to strip clubs. Yeah, at the time when I was hitting the strip club, yeah, boom, 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 that's what it was. If I paused that game and say I don't want to do the strip club, I'm chilling. Hey, that's what I'm doing.
That's
that don't
your
make me
choice.
no, man, he a H, you know. I'm just saying, I don't like cussing and stuff. I don't know I don't know what age level, so I don't really don't be caring about cussing like that. But
They're 18, bro.
you know the words, whatever.
Dang.
Now I got to be all these names because I don't want to go kick at you at the strip club. But you got some really act like Charles, excuse me, Chad G, really act like this right here. If you ain't doing them levels of that life, that's the only time you can be around some friends. Like, ain't no other way around you can be around them unless you hitting that point of, what you call it?
You gotta be spending
Let's
some
go
bread.
kick. Oh man, we going to the club, the strip club, or it's something dealing with that level. So it's like, why would I even ask you what you doing? I know what you about to do.
You just want what's in my pocket.
And, you know what I'm saying? But some of the stuff I'm not gonna say, like some stuff I would choose and go do, knowing sometimes you gonna still hear it because you ain't going to a place where it's all dudes, so women gonna be there. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But let me ask you this though. Ask y'all this, not just you, y'all. Okay, her cousin met a dude, and he got a friend, and he like, hey man, I want to come, but my friend want to come too. Can you just have somebody there that can just run interference? And her cousin asked, her cousin asked your companion, like saying your companion, this her cousin, hey, my girl, just go out to eat with me, but she just played this game first. Hey, let's go out to eat and just chill, whatever. But the girl knows she got planned all the way around. She already knows she got these two people coming, the person she want to see, plus this friend. But your girl don't know nothing about it. But she get there and see how it went going. Now it's like 2 on 2.
I'm confused like a
But you FaceTime it.
I mean, I was a little bit.
Hold on. Watch this. Let me say it again.
Say it shorter.
Say it short. Say it simple. Your companion. She has a homegirl, cousin. She has a cousin. Her cousin called her and said, hey, let's go out to eat. But now knowing her cousin asking to go out to eat because she has a dude she's really meeting, but her dude has a friend, so she just need the cousin to come run a little interference.
Okay.
But you pulls up though. You pull up though. So suppose you look up and pull up at this same restaurant. You see your girl, her cousin, and 2 dudes at the table.
Like a double date type shit.
You see the scenario.
I mean, I heard it. I felt it the first time, but it's almost like the first part of the question because I felt like a lot of that, us having a friend who out and about. I mean, of course, that friend been like that before I got with you. You know what I'm saying?
You already know how they are.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like females put too much condition when it's the other way around. And with your story, that's what it sounds like. And I think for myself, that's not insecure. I just, just like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Walk up to the situation.
yeah, let me figure it out.
Pull the table up.
I wouldn't even pull the table.
I mean, pull the chair up. You ain't gonna put no chair up.
Because I clearly wasn't there for that anyway. I'm not finna interrupt. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. The reason I say that, right? Because even with the first part of the question, right?
I ain't taking it that far. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on, bro.
He said I ain't gonna interrupt.
Yeah.
Shit.
Meaning, when I say I'm not going to interrupt, I'm not going to like pull the table. I'm gonna say, hey, what's going on? Hey, what's up? Whoop, and I'm going whatever I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do that. But like,
Talking about like just even put yourself in the situation. When you see the scene, like, what? This is
You ain't
real.
gonna flash it.
I'll be all right, come on.
I mean, you gotta understand, bro. See,
like
the
drunk.
thing with these scenarios, right? It's gonna be 15 million different stories. Depends on what your temperament is, right? So if mine's nonchalant and figure out what it is first, I'm a man of reason. I don't want to crash out if I ain't got no reason to. Everything can be one thing, can be something totally different. I don't even know. For that could have been the owner of the goddamn, of the restaurant.
Trying to get at your girl.
But see, look, that's scenario number 3. You know what I'm saying? That's how he thinking. You know what I'm saying? Shit, he might be the one that goddamn help me with what a side deal to get another home or some shit.
Nah, but I'm
But,
getting
let, but hold on, but let me say this again though. You saying what you said was right in the perspective of you coming to the situation if you was in it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you coming in the situation and seeing it yourself.
No, that's what I'm saying.
How do you approach that?
The exact same way. What I'm saying. The exact same way,
Even while your wife there.
bro.
I'm saying that's what you were saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I wouldn't blow up the spot. I
thought you were talking. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't blow up.
No,
I'm
I need some.
I was just still. I'm just saying that me personally. Now I thought you were saying when you really was saying that. I'm thinking you were saying like I thought you took my story as like the scenario was the 3 you made number 4.
No. I heard you
saying the scenario. Okay, boom.
Yeah.
Now me saying that I'm going to the table out the gate and just want to know like what is going on. Like what's
But that's what he's saying.
What's this plan? I just want. What's the plan? What's the plan? Oh, well, this is my date. So she just came to me. So what you here for? Then?
You gonna buy him a shot?
They gonna buy the shot.
I gotta ask that. What you here for? So what are you here for? Well, she didn't tell me, and now you saying that's different. But guess what I'm gonna say next time? Cut when she asked you to go somewhere.
But all that ain't gonna be going on at the table. That's a sidebar.
Yeah. No,
she ain't gonna sit up and well, she told me this nigga go.
No, I'm saying
unless he crazy.
Yeah.
A big fan.
You know, I don't even want it like
your
that.
Your ass ain't gonna be this calm, nigga. You gotta think.
No. It's gonna.
It'll be.
I'm saying me personally. I'm just saying. I just know how. I'm not saying that didn't happen before. I'm just saying. I just know how situations. I say it ain't. I just know situations of. It might have been some people got caught up in them times though, like just being with your partner, hanging out, something like that happened, and then they're like, "Dang, my lady done walked in." That didn't happen before. You like saying now you got to go address the elephant in the room. You know what I'm saying?
But that's my whole point though. Between when the women do it, right? For some reason, society does that, right? We give it conditions and excuses. That man couldn't do that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? What if I had my cousin the same scenario, flip male version? What y'all doing? It's gonna be a whole different scene. So I get your points where when it comes to the genders, while some women can be jealous and insecure, insecurity will only, in my opinion, to a degree, will allow you to feel like, well, y'all close. He looked like he in some trouble. I'm gonna assume you doing the same shit he doing with no evidence. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part I don't understand. Like why women are like that when this man already shows you
he done
even before you actually knew my friend. I've been and showed you what my place is. You fucking up the vibe, as you would say.
Well, let's say this though, Chris.
God damn.
Scratch. Ugly truth. Let's say this though.
Right.
That sound good if the companion is really living that lifestyle. It was showing that companion that he's living that he or she is living a faithful lifestyle. Now I'm gonna flip that and say this though. It's hard for that woman to say that you done showed her dashes and stuff. Every time he with this dude, something happened. Out of some girl that called out the blue. Or he out late when he's supposed. Every time
we talking about the friend.
Yeah, I'm saying every time with the friend, like, but you want to say, oh, he's so cool, he this and that. But while you got every time you with him, it's so many dashes you get with him. It's something where we down for the break up. In other words. Over something with him, but I still supposed to believe, oh, he's just cool friend.
So that's when, that's when they
that's the thing, bro. Like at the end of the day, that's your friend, bro. That's your friend
that you can decide to, if it's coming in between what you got going on. And
I know.
And like Young Wade said earlier, man, if what he doing is not aligning with what I'm doing, then okay, I'm gonna have to minimize what I'm doing, type stuff. But see, my thing is like in them situations, man, why people don't realize they projected some shit that didn't exist. That's why I said earlier, bro, like to really mature. That's why I hate when people say, not nothing against you, but when people put ages in the group, right? We like to categorize ages if I'm assuming you already mature. We got folks who done been cracked up from out the womb, bro.
I'm a living witness to that. You know what I'm saying? I did. That happened to me. You know what I'm saying?
You crashed on somebody?
Nah. I thought age was you know what I'm saying, made you.
Wow.
I went off age, you know what I'm saying, thinking somebody was mature and shit.
Man, I'm gonna tell you one thing I can say. Nobody's wrong in thinking that way. I just feel like as I've gotten older,
cool, though.
That even before then, even before then, right?
Oh man,
like
that boy said we cool, bro.
let people show me who they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like life is so much easier. I think that way when you do that.
When you look at reality.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And not this. I think this happened because basically, look, man, we can. It's easy to place. Okay, I seen a tall, dude like Big Mike. I know his type. I don't know nothing about this dude. You don't know nothing about my friend. So the thing that's so
Niggas like my friend.
bro, because I mean,
he got proper on us, boy.
no, because
boy.
this situation has somewhat happened, but not to like
That's my brother.
an elevated situation to where it ruined the relationship. It was always a thing of like, and, until that one day you got around that friend, like, oh, now she wasn't wrong in with how she felt. Her female intuition was right, but she saw another side of him too as well.
That was
changed.
a positive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially when they're around them. When they're around them, he is cool.
It's crazy, right? So
I done seen that too.
that's-
Boy, like, well, why he ain't
that's
cool
my
when,
whole
when
point.
we
So
ain't
look,
here then?
So that it was never the friend in some situation, like you said, to a certain extent.
It's the one you with. That's why I said that's why I was saying what I was saying, because I know stuff I used to do to where, man, I know why she for acting like this over this dude, because stuff we done got caught doing or something we done to where, okay, now I ain't
Living
doing
life.
now I ain't doing it no more. I'm changing, I'm through, but it's still
Experimenting.
you still got all the 4 other memories that I did in the past. I'm not doing it no more. So you gonna you got, I ain't gonna say he got to prove that point. That's up to me to show. Hey,
Bro, everything we sit here and talk about with the 4 of us is our perception. Ain't nobody really wrong at the end of the day, because it's just your experience. You know what I'm saying? The only thing we doing is showing a different light of something of like that you might have hadn't experienced yet. A lot of what helped me grow was when I was like my 3rd year driving, talking to an old head, was like, he was like, man, you ain't experienced life. I was low key offended because I'm a young dude at the time, but I'm like, I understand it now. But it's not to say it's a bad or wrong thing. I just can see things from multiple angles now. And I get to choose how I want to make that play.
And just like you said, you got multiple choices to
Yeah.
pick something now. Before, you only knew that one option,
Yeah.
and it's like, nah,
'cause that was
young.
your
That was
coming
your
up.
go-to.
And that was your coming up too.
That's the first time you
Yeah.
did that it worked,
Yeah.
and then okay, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep doing this until it start working.
But the other end of that whole thing, of that thinking process, is like when you make that decision, standing 10 toes in it all the way.
Yeah.
You get some who do it, man, I ain't really mean that, or, man, come on, man. Look, if you gonna do what you do, be unapologetic about it.
Nah, big facts.
Especially if you standing on there as a man, because at the end of the day,
Or a woman.
Shit,
man.
bet.
I mean, whoever,
Yeah, yeah.
but you shouldn't change who, because that's letting everybody know what your character is if you standing
Yeah.
on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, obviously they don't even give a damn because shit. My
You
bad. Because they ain't even trying to hide it.
I mean, I don't want nobody around me to mask, bro. I mean, for me personally, I like direction, because I don't have to guess, I don't have to assume, and I don't have to ask a bunch of questions. A lot of times, if I do ask a bunch of questions, people are like, "Well, you integrate." I'm like, I don't know. You know, your body language is very vague. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate people who are more direct than some more passive. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
That's-
big facts.
You know,
Tell
but
me about
that's
myself.
even in a relationship. You know, like I said with this topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very passive to assume that my friend is influencing me when I come home every day. I don't smell like nothing. I ain't did nothing different. Like, it just shows what part of your character, a little flawed, that's affecting the relationship. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be real about it. You know what I'm saying? Which is not. It's nothing wrong with it, but let's fix. Let's heal it. You know what I'm saying? Give it some milk. Whatever we gotta do. Yeah. You know, some pudding, some cake.
Milked it.
Oreo flavor.
But yeah, I mean, it's I don't know, bro. It's just crazy, you know. But
Nah, that
but then,
shit dope.
like you said, the flip side of the whole topic is like, you know, are you disciplined to not get caught up with your friends' shenanigans and the fun y'all used to have?
Yeah.
Let's say that you used
You
to.
gotta know when not. Hey man, that was then.
Yeah.
This is now.
That
was then, homie.
Buck wild.
That was cool back in 03.
Now I think the other flip side to that too, right? Let's say like kind of like for myself, to where I had friends, you know, that hung out, and I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. But now that I got older, more comfortable with myself, now I want to go out more. So what about that scenario? You know what I'm saying?
That scenario, and it ain't late. It ain't late.
It ain't never.
You got time.
We ain't gonna say it ain't never too.
But you are a little late. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you ain't late, but a little late. But it's funny you said that, Chris, because it's crazy. 'Cause when I was young, I used to be like, man, I can't wait till I get to age just to hit a club, boy. But boy, I don't know why we used to hit them so much, Chris. I got burnt out on them. I got tired of just standing up. Then I'm not finna sit down in no club too long because I'm gonna get sleepy. I feel too good. I'm just being honest with you. So standing up, man, like if I go to a club right now, and I know I ain't saying right now, especially my boy Dip was still rolling hard. Rest in peace, my boy DJ Dip. When he was rolling, that was my first time, and I only went because of him.
Fourth quarter.
Yeah, the fourth quarter. I went in, man, I make sure I'm never going to be on time. So 10 o'clock started, 2 in. I'm trying to get there at 12.
Is that a plug?
Huh?
Was that a plug?
Talking about to get in?
No, you said you'll never be on time. I'm messing with you. Go ahead. Inside joke.
Yeah, I know. That's one thing about you.
He
always got his shovel. He keep his shovel out. But nah, real talk. I used to I didn't care about being no even if okay, watch this. Saving the broke days. Let me pause it. Let's go back. Yeah.
I'm still broke.
Let's go. I'm talking about the days where
Big fat.
I ain't care about skip line when I wasn't doing no skip line, I'm in the line regularly. Okay, if I get there at 10 o'clock to get in the club, okay, I get there. I'm still not standing too. I really want to walk to my car down and buy one of some change. I want to beat the crowd really because I know what's going to go down. I know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And that was at them times, which I still probably, but I probably be with some people ain't feeling my vibe. Man, I paid. I ain't trying to leave the toe. And I'm trying to stay in the park. Yeah, but watch this. Next morning, what happened, bro? Man, what's the calendar had started fighting. Somebody passed by, got mad because he lost, started shooting up. But guess what? If we left at 1:15, when I said let's ride to the car, you probably, you know what I'm saying? Like it be scenarios like that. One just drawn in the crowd. You being young, want to be in the crowd. And I started twisting that knob on. I know when to jump in and jump out the pool. I know when to jump in and jump out.
So how long did it take you to get burnt out?
You talking about club?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, because really it got to the point it was like, what I'm going. I mean, to me personally, it got to the point was like how we hit up Sandaga right now sometime and kick it. I like that vibe because, hey, I'm married. I'm not in here choosing. I'm not choosing or chasing. I got mine. So I'm just doing me, doing what we doing at that time, having a good time. We go home. But see, at them times, it got bored because it was like, I still had a woman. So it was like, I'm just in her. I can't take you home. Where we gonna go?
So
she at the door before I'm at the door.
Because it was the difference. What you finna say?
No, I was gonna say that. That's
I'm telling you, I'm going through. That's just the scenario. I'm saying when I got with her. Now before her, hey, I'm in the club every Friday, Saturday. You went to work to get fresh for the club. That's just the game plan.
So let me answer the question on top of that topic for you guys, for y'all three. So, what would be like? Let's say to keep it short, 1 or 2 reasons to go to the club. Because I know my grandma used to own part of a club back home in California, right? So for me, young, I love music. I'm thinking just a dance, but I've come to find out, man, like it's maybe from back then or maybe not. Like, but it's funny because I see a lot of folks online, they go to the club and it's like, is that where you go to find out like a monogamous relationship or somebody,
All that come with you want in that moment.
All that come with it, but the main thing used to be for me when like the demeanor going. You got music, the music. You gonna hear your music. That gets you going while you in the club. It go with the drink you drinking or whatever you doing at that time. Right. That keep you bouncing it, but trying to be the flyest nigga in there, number one.
Okay.
And we gotta hit the picture booth. We gotta go shut that thing down. We gotta go take about 30-some pictures. That's just what it is. That was at that time though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But folks still do that though. Yeah. What's that movie?
Paid in Full.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I say that was just the that was the game plan at that time. Even like now, like my son, I trip about how many not concerts. What you call them?
Shit, concerts.
I'm tripping concerts. How many this boy done been to? My era, I didn't go to a lot of concerts. I went to more clubs.
You go to Summer Jam?
Summer Jam.
No, I'm saying, he just didn't go there.
Last year I went to my first concert ever.
I'm saying I went to more. I'm saying I've seen the artists more at the club more than go see you at a concert. In other words, you know what I'm saying? Like at that time, everybody at that time, if the time was going up, you didn't have to wait to go to a concert to see nobody. Everybody came to the club, especially Club Blue. any artist at that time you was rocking, you had to hit blue. I mean that.
Blue 12.
Nah, damn.
Nah, boy. That's down to like
Well, you see,
45.
I don't club, bro. I don't know.
45 and matter of fact, by the old Shoes Kitchen. It's on the other side of Shoes Kitchen.
See, I don't know. I mean, I know that. I don't know it like that.
I don't know. Before the social media, that shit was fun, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
What was your reason for?
I mean, shit, it was fun. We gonna go have a great time. Like shit,
That's an
dance.
emphasis on the
I'm
great
just saying,
time.
dancing, drinking, smoking, do it, whatever you do, you gonna do it.
Don't let it be no after hour hot, that spot hot. So you ain't going home.
I mean,
to
it's just the wine. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
In the morning?
I mean, I ain't saying I'm staying late, but just saying the after hour started at 2 to 6.
You just kicking it with your people, and then if you around some good people, y'all gonna have a good time. And you just, I mean, it's like pulling up at a house party or pulling up at people, anything. It's just if it's a good vibe that you with some good.
I
people.
feel sorry for them kids is there not even knowing about that lifestyle.
The house party. Yeah.
But even those could get dangerous, you know what I'm
They
saying?
can.
But I mean,
Like you said, but that's the people you're around.
yeah, the people that you're around.
Because I done went to a lot of great house parties. Like, ain't nothing happened. We went and came back like we left. But I ain't felt like I ain't never heard about a house party. Man, what's called them pulled up? They done fuck, you know what I'm saying? You know,
I know
that's
a
going to
house
happen,
party.
you know what I'm saying? So,
Dude, guy.
or different high schools trying to crash a house party, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be different scenarios, situations. That's, like you say, you got to be prepared, and hopefully handle the situation the best way you can.
I just look at it like no matter what, if your person or your homeboy or whatever, if they influencing you to do what you want to do in your life, those are the right people, you know what I'm saying, to be around, regardless if they don't have your background or whatever. As long as you as long as we have these conversations, I let you know what direction I head in, and you always respect that no matter what. Even if it's too, you know what I'm saying, it's that scenario what Mike got, you know what I'm saying? And shit, yo, old lady pull up, they might step in and be like, well shit, it ain't even that. You know, I want Billy to come over here and meet. You know what I'm saying? If it was the woman situation, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like you want those type of friends that's keeping your life and keeping it growing and this and that, and that can be respected. That's how I look at the situation about.
I feel you.
Respect yourself.
I will say this, man. I guess in my last closing, arguments and whatnot. That,
Arguments, you say?
nah, argument. I mean, discussion. I mean, I'm just trying to stretch it, man. Let me make it, bro.
You ain't let nobody make today at all.
Well, you can't. I'm gonna tell you, like I've been saying since I've been 41 years old. You can't do me.
Too short. Getting that. Getting it while the getting is good.
But nah, I would say bottom line, man. For those who feel that way about their spouse, man, you gotta learn how to trust them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You gotta put the guard down. You gotta stop the nagging. You gotta let. You can't be guilty until you prove him innocent. You can't be the other way. It gotta present itself. You know what I'm saying? Either you married for companionship, or you in the wrong field. You need to be a goddamn detective and do that all goddamn day.
And then
I ain't gonna be no good detective.
Don't get people locked up for no reason.
I'm gonna chime
Guilty.
I'm gonna chime in on that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, y'all forget what I was about to say. Talking this shit.
No, I'll bring it back for you. I'll bring it back for you. But yeah, but you gotta have trust. You know what I'm saying? Because this person, I'm pretty even with the females, y'all didn't. You know how your friends are, right? You know how you are. You know what I'm saying? If you change, you change. If you didn't, you good at hiding.
You know how that liquor do you?
Man, I ain't got nothing to do with no liquor, man. You gonna do what you do, whether you lick it up or sober, because you gonna move around, possum, day or night. It don't matter. You know
and that's the key about it. Like how you saying, be who you be, so everybody know how to absorb the whole situation.
Some people don't know who they are.
I mean, that's wishful thinking, though.
That's what I
like
was
you
about
said,
to say.
yeah, it's wishful thinking.
Hold on.
Hold on. And to the young folks out there, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, if you don't be out there, what you say, marrying for love and all that, you know what I'm saying? What you didn't?
How did I say that?
What you say? I thought you said something. What you say? That boy capping like.
Nah, bro, I didn't say that for
What you
real.
say?
He didn't say that, bro.
Go
But
put
you
your
gotta
point.
say what you gotta say.
I could have sworn. I thought he said.
Nah,
I'm
bro.
gonna be true.
But God say what you saying though, because it could make sense.
It could make sense.
Go ahead. Get the real back up.
All right, so
Put that pole in the water, man.
Put that pole in the water. All right,
He didn't say it, but you thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking that way or whatever. So if the red flags out there, you know what I'm saying, like I'm not saying like break up with them, you know what I'm saying? But just jot that down, you know. That's what we tend to not do.
So you saying say it over again? You saying that young as somebody that's going into a relationship?
Yeah, like jot like I ain't saying like soon as you see a red flag, break up with them. No, just remember that.
That's who they are. That's them.
That's like keep that like because we tend to look past all the stuff that be right there, and then when stuff hit the fan, pow.
Yeah.
Now we like, damn, bro, we seen it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we already know when we go in, you know what I'm saying? But we just be so high horse. Fuck the high horse. Be on the low horse. Just walk. You know what I'm saying?
But
if
I
it's
would,
there, jot it down. You ain't gotta jot it down up here. You know what I'm saying? Just.
But I will say this on that note too, though. Some people don't know how to
relationship.
Yeah, that part. But I'm saying like some people haven't been.
Them, though.
Some people haven't been in a relationship and seen that growth part as being with somebody, and so a lot of people hold on to the fun times that they know, which are the single times, and it's like, but damn, those was fun for being single. You can have enjoy a whole different department. You know what I'm saying? Being with somebody and doing this part of the game.
Brothers, they still talking about that single.
Yeah,
you
know what I'm saying?
What you did with relationship?
Because a lot of people go in there and be like, well, shit, they feel like they're not having fun, but it's like you're not gonna have that same fun. So you always say, I used to do this or this, and it's like, but this, I mean,
that might need to be a part too, bro. Because I feel like I have a situation similar to that, and it's so crazy because not me, but just seeing people. That's why I ask people all the time, like, whatever you're doing, because it's the same scenario. What do you want at the end of the day? Like, you say I want a car. Why do you want a car? I don't want to be no chance, but no shit. Well, because, you know, it look good or, you know, because so-and-so going to like me. Why do you want a car? Mm-hmm. You got to actually say that same question. Why do you want a relationship? Why do you want to be moved in with somebody, pay bills?
Make them right there.
Do all the, you know, things that people in a relationship do.
So do y'all think, I know we don't ask these questions, but are these questions that we should definitely ask?
I mean, how you gonna know what you're doing?
No, I'm just saying, like, when you jump off into it, like, do you feel like as a man, because I feel like most of the time, these are situations and questions that'll be asked by a woman. You know what I'm saying?
I can't say that.
I'm saying a man would think that, but I feel like a woman be directive initially, because a lot of times they the ones that see, okay, this gonna work. Let me figure out stuff before, you know what I'm saying?
The thing I argue with some of my female friends when we had this type of discussion about that is that the issue with some of them, they don't ask the right question.
Yeah, okay.
They tiptoe with the safe stuff.
Yeah.
And
beat around the bush.
That's what I like about him, but you really don't know him.
Yeah.
And then what he's showing you still in denial because you still based off the
they right what I like. Yeah.
You know? So you gotta look at, okay, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That's how I direct it to him. You know.
Girl, he let me control the AC in the car and just.
But you be surprised.
I ain't never had a nigga like.
I ain't never.
How about this? He let me pump the gas in his car.
Nah.
And girl, I get the ox.
It'll be the AC and all that and the ox. Boy, man, say they'll start a whole group chat.
Yeah.
Because you basically going out of character to let them do this one thing. You know what I'm saying? So now they feel like, boom, he put me over everybody. Because I know he don't let nobody touch his radio. Real talk, female. I ain't just saying females because you got dudes out here that do it like people think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like, hey, the world change every year.
And that's the thing with this topic, and even on that, that's why I think like 80-95% of the issues start with because of how you like I said, you projected it. You didn't really see anything, but that's just enough for you, and you just embellished upon it, and you just, like you said, rode that that hot horse until that bitch came down with a scenario or a rocket knocked your ass right back down.
Big face.
Hey, bro, ugly truth,
rocket
bro.
Man.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Hey! Get your hand on my radio. Now you bro.
Who gonna wrap it up for us, man?
You gonna wrap it up? You got something else?
Anybody got something else to say?
Oh yeah, man. You can follow me on Twitch.
Please, I need help.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh, shit.
Wrap that shit up.
We have a hater who can't play games.
Hey, I don't play games. I'm glad you know that.
Get up off the canvas.
Nah, you good.
Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
There it is. He
he was able to.
Got the truth. What you got for it, bro?
Dang,
Go on,
man, I
put
don't know
you-
why you did that, man.
Nah, I just-
shout out. Okay, you know
I had
what?
to just mess you up
Let
one
me do like this, cameraman. Shout out to hashtag Team Wiped first, and then follow my Twitch, Ugly Truth, RBG, all one word, lowercase, and that's all I got for you right now.
Appreciate you for that acknowledgement for your Twitch sake. But now,
Might be streaming tonight too.
just summing up, man. Y'all real talk. Hope what everyone said, what they what we chimed in on about the topic, whatever. But we ain't saying choose your friend wise and all
Yeah,
that.
you do. Please.
You know,
Look, I'm sorry, cause bro, you not
We
gonna
ain't
have
saying
no
all
whack ass
that.
friends around me, bro. I
I
respect
got- I
y'all.
got
Y'all
right
got good
now.
taste, bro. That's
Love
the whole
Rob
reflection, bro.
Banks. Nah, but-
If I got good character friends, I'm sure y'all got good character
Yeah.
friends.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
That
Oh, no.
shit is a domino effect, bro. Choose the right goddamn friends,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Before they get you fucked up.
Nah, big facts. What
Don't be saying
size
that,
them is? 14.
Nah.
Damn, big for that.
Yeah.
Get your weed eater out. Get your weed eater out. You know what
They
I'm
said
saying?
something else. I was like, what?
You might gotta chop down certain few people. They feel like they ain't on the page of what you got going to progress.
Jealous or envy.
Because you got, and I'm gonna put this out.